Ethiopian to Amharic.
What is the definition?
A king. It's used as a title of the sovereign of Ethiopia. Negus.
Negus, Negus.
I'm saying, so holla at me. Like I said, don't get it twisted because I don't got the interview voice. I'll run laps around you.
And clearly ain't got no filter. And and the bishop, he working on it, but God ain't finished with me yet either. So welcome to the church.
Welcome to the church. Not everyone needs to believe in your dreams, but you do.
We want to encourage you, if you got a dream or an idea, bet on yourself. This is almost like free consulting. Hit that Cash App because we giving y'all a free game away.
Oh, you gonna learn to laugh today. You getting that medicine with that candy right now.
That's our show, y'all.
Yeah,
it's about love. If they ain't about truth, you might have to check them. Ninjas gon' nig if you let them. If they boys in blue, then you might have to red them. Ninjas gon' nig if you let them.
What's going on, people? Niggas going nig. Shout out to Charlie Bingham with the intro to the music. You put that on SoundCloud yet?
No, I haven't, man. I got a lot of stuff I need to do, bro.
Yeah, but let's intro the show right. Welcome to Pimping Niggas, the show. I am one of the hosts, Deacon I'm Deacon Trave. I always say Deacon Bethea, but I'm Deacon Trave. I like Deacon.
Yeah, let me let you see your name right there. Maybe that'll help you out, brother.
Deacon Trave, Travis Bethea, aka Deacon Trave. I usually say Deacon Bethea, but I like Deacon Trave better. And who I'm with, man? Who I'm with?
You with the Bishop Hustle Hotel. Welcome to the church. The Pimpin' Negus show. We all about grace and mercy and love. Don't let the title throw you off. We just do that because I don't know why I do this, but it's provocative. We positively influencing our people and negotiating growth. That's the Pimpin' and Negus. You just saw the intro, but my brother got a good.
Let me give you a disclaimer. You could don't please when you call it, you say Negus, Negus. You can use the Nigga. You can use the Niggr, but please not with us. Y'all can use it in the world, and whatever comes with you. We telling you not to use it, but if you feel so obliged to use it, go ahead and use it, and whatever comes with it comes with it. But what's up, man? We on a Saturday, we late, but we here. We promise. The people that tuned in live, we was going live today.
Yeah, I just want to make sure folks know this time it ain't my fault. Your boy was ready. Yeah,
I had to go with the haircut, man. I was 2 weeks overdue, man. I was like, I can't go live with that. Jokers be having, especially with me. I know I come with baggage. Jokers be trying to pew, 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 pew,
pew. Yeah, that's that karma. He didn't want to come back because y'all know I'll be coming on here looking rough. But it is what it is.
It is what it is. You got any updates before we get into the show? Any updates? What's going on?
Our update is today we making it do what it do, and we shooting from the hip. It wasn't a big news cycle. We got a few topics, but I'm sure between me and this brother just having real life conversations, we gonna be good. You got updates. I see the new big watch, new office, look, new background, got the Kappa shirt on. Tell us what it is. Paper cheese.
Yeah, this watch. I found this watch on sale, bro, for $60.
I ain't asked you how much it costs.
Yeah, for $60. What's your shade? So, I'm not in the new office. Next week, if we go live, I'll be in the new office next week. I'm in the home office. I still gotta decorate the home office, but I'll be in the new office next Saturday.
You ain't in the paraphernalia. Is that Kappa?
Yeah, this Kappa. You know what it is.
He always aspired to be a pretty boy.
With the Negro peeing style. What's up with you, man? All right, so let's go in, man. You Gladys today on the pit. For those that don't know, that's an inside joke. If y'all didn't get it, y'all gotta go back to some more episodes to watch it. Because I ain't gonna explain it right now. But go ahead, Gladys.
We freestyling. Nights like this, I wish the raindrops would fall.
We gotta talk about no mugshot. We're gonna talk about Trump being arrested, man.
Yeah, we'll start with that. And I think we on the same page with your boy Boosie. Boosie, y'all know I be having these ads. The brother, I ain't figured out how to take them out yet. They be getting free advertising from me. But
Yeah, they do.
Boosie mad. Boosie was like, yo, why your boy didn't get a mug shot? We get all of this coverage. He get to have a speech and all of this and that. He didn't get his mug shot taken, but this got to go for all celebrities, right? Yeah. Mug shots can damage someone's brand, and they recognize that because that could be used from that point forward. So we with Boosie on that one. No mug shot. What's your thoughts, brother?
Man, I thought that was just part of the program. I didn't know there was exceptions to the mugshot rule. I never heard of any exceptions to the mugshot rule until just now. Celebrity, but I thought everybody get that. I thought once you put them handcuffs on and he book you, you get that mugshot. I didn't know that was.
I don't even know if he got the handcuffs, brother. Shout out to George Williams. Yeah, we here today. Yeah, we're gonna engage George. Would that really damage the brand or promote the victim brand? With Teflon Don, as they like to refer to him, it seemed like everything helped him. He can't do no wrong.
Yeah, man. That's why I was saying. We talked about it on here, man. I stopped arguing people with politics. But you're never supposed to argue people about politics and religion because they're gonna find a way to believe what they want to believe anyway. So there's almost no point of arguing it. And I never personally, and this even
wait, don't you run laps around people? Ain't there a sophisticated term for that, brother, that we've studied and read?
Cognitive dissonance. Yeah.
Spell it for them so these people can learn. Show them, run the laps around them, brother. Tie up the sneakers.
Cognitive.
Wakanda forever.
G-I-S-S-A-N-S.
Oh boy. We're gonna have fun today. Shout out to the trademark office. We got our trademark.
We should have opened up with that. We got 2 trademarks. So what we gotta do, and we being transparent, we learning on the fly. I say this episode 79. You saying we've above that. We gotta start promoting the trade. We gotta do something because we had issues before about what the trademark was worth early on.
You had issues. I ain't had none. I'm always getting intellectual property. And can we give a shout out to the pimp brand? I like the fist just sitting up. It's good.
Yeah, that look dope.
From the Negro pen.
Yo, Corey, what's up, man?
I thought that rule was mainly to avoid a fist fight. Which rule is that, brother? Thank God the captions are auto-generated. Yeah, we're gonna have fun today because we late. I gotta go to like a dance recital. This brother had to get pretty on us. He couldn't come with his pretty Kappa shirt and not have a fresh cut. I'll be on here grizzly.
Oh, you said religion and
politics rule.
You know what it is? I think before social media, right? Because now everybody has a platform, right? We're all platform. We're all media. We're posting. I think before that, I just think people were. I don't know when it became in vogue to start sharing in the public, but I feel like social media definitely amplified it because everybody get to share their opinions with everybody else that they connected to, and you like, you know what I mean? But
I think it was. What's the term you used to use? I think it was respectability politics at one time, not to talk about religion and politics, but to avoid a fist fight. I don't know about that. Now, spades and with black people, I stopped playing spades with black people back in the 90s for that reason. I'm super competitive, and you can be my partner, and I'm gonna be ready to fight. Like, man, you just trying to make me look bad. Is this collusion? I don't do no losing. So,
Yo, the great thing about spades, yo, I wonder how it is in other communities, but you gotta ask people what's the house rules. Cause you just sit down and not know the house rules, bro.
You already don't know how to play. That just shows, right? You gotta ask what's the jokers, what's the high. If you ain't asking that, I already know. Oh, Jesse.
Yeah, you like you're using a deuce of diamond, deuce of spade. What y'all doing, man? If you don't, like you said, if you don't ask that, that person can't be your partner. If they don't ask that off top,
right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's a good sign that you don't know what you're doing. Same thing with dominoes. You count nicks or y'all only count dimes and above. See, I lost some of y'all. Some of y'all don't know what I'm talking about right there.
Nah, we don't. I don't think domino's that big up north, yeah.
Oh man, where I'm from, we play dominoes all the time. I'm an old soul though. That's the my dad was. I told you we was gonna freestyle this thing. My dad was a 40 boy. The 40 boys, they invented this and they started calling them the 40 boys. They had a 40 ounces in the brown paper bags. So that was the respectability politics. So us kids wouldn't see the label. Man, ain't nobody walking around with no big old bag sipping from it like that. Like we knew what it was from a long time ago, and they would play dominoes. They would play dominoes in the garage. And every now and then you sit down and you can learn from anybody, man. But Knicks, I'm gonna break this down for y'all. That's where you count fives. You count all of the points around. You can get 5 points. If it's a 3, a 1, and a 1 somewhere, that's 5 points. Some people play you can't get 5s. You got to get on the board with 10 or whatever. But it's like spades. You got to know the rules. You don't know none of that? Yeah, you probably shouldn't sit down. I was raised with sharks. Up north, where they free. Yes, George. You heard that, Jesse. Dirty Jersey in the house. What else we got, bro? What? So we got our trademarks, the Issa Bob. We need to do better. We putting all of these episodes in the can. You were supposed to have your Russian cousins put our website together and upload these. We need some help with social media, y'all. Y'all know somebody?
Yeah, y'all know somebody. We definitely
get them our way. We done put. They gotta be for real though. We done tried. We done put some.
Try with one of your people's. They gonna remain nameless. He, she, they are gonna remain nameless. We don't want to put nobody on blast.
He, she, and they. Yeah. Pronouns. Yes. What else we got, man?
Let's go with the NBA real quick.
Okay. Is the Lakers in?
I think they number 7 right now. So they are in the play-in tournament at this point. I think it's 2 more games left though. But they probably look like they were probably gonna be in the play-in.
Okay. The one story that I saw that stuck out to me, because I ain't had a chance to really watch none of the games, is they scared Luka gonna leave the Mavs. And they just gave he's 1 year in and like a max deal of like $250.
Oh, before you go into the rant, whoever betted against the Mavs when I told them, because I don't gamble, please send me some money, because I told y'all to bet against the Mavs when they first got Kyrie. I said bet against the Mavs, and I said bet against Phoenix. The Mavs, they not even in the playoffs right now.
Oh, they out.
Yeah,
they out, and some don't seem right, bro. And I'm with this, because I wasn't one that was betting against you, but I thought them two could make it work. But the NBA investigating them about their roster decisions. Of course, you ain't gonna make the playoffs, and you sitting Kyrie and
word, the NBA investigating the Mavs.
It don't make sense, bro. Both them is gorillas.
Now, you know why I bet against? I've told y'all to bet against them because, one, I don't think Luka is a stat machine, but I think what people
don't or you do.
Why underestimate Luka?
No, you said you don't think Luka's a stat machine.
He is a stat machine. He is a stat machine. But the thing is, I think people underestimate defense in the NBA, especially when it comes playoff time.
Mm-hmm.
And that joker don't play no defense, man. He's slow. Kyrie don't play defense. They cook you in the offensive end all day. But when it comes against stops, they can't do it. Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna say they can't do it. They refuse to do it, and they probably can't really do it at this point because, well, Luka's still young in his career. Kyrie, what? I think Kyrie got over 10 years by now.
But I mean, you can't stop them.
That's what I'm saying. You can't stop them, but they can't stop you either, though.
Yeah, but you're gonna keep up with threes with them too. It looks so easy for Luka. I mean, Kyrie do a lot of dribbling, so it looked like he'd be working hard. But for Luka, it'd be so easy, bruh. It's like you gonna keep up with him. I don't know too many people gonna keep up with them two, other than Steph and Clay, as far as shooting three. All right, I ain't gonna play no defense on the next end. You do your thing. I'll give you wide open 3. Let's shoot 3 for 3 and see who could keep up the same energy. And then Kyrie is the fourth quarter, he's the fourth quarter Superman. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the Lakers my favorite out the West, assuming everybody stay healthy.
That's
Out
a
the
big
East,
assumption with
yeah.
Mr. Glass.
But both of them, because
Nah, the LeBron is entitled. It's Mr. Glass, bruh.
yeah.
LeBron, an old man now. We gotta recognize. Can you imagine us? Look at what happened to me last week. I'm so absent saw. Can you imagine us playing 82 games night after night,
Nope.
taking flights with young 20-year-olds and still putting up 30 points?
Nope.
The
I
AD
can't imagine.
just ain't did what he was supposed to do. I wouldn't be surprised if they found a trade for him this year and got him out of there and got a lot while he still got some kind of value.
Yeah, I think out the East, I'm gonna go with your team. I'm gonna go with the Bucks.
Oh, say that again.
I'm gonna go with the Bucks, man. Giannis is playoff. Giannis is it's a different level. And the other dude, Drew Holiday, when they in the playoffs, they be locked in, man.
Yeah, I like
And they team is pretty deep too. Like
yeah. You should probably make that decision all up, brother, not just out the East. These other dudes ain't built like Giannis them. They to me, they remind me of the old Spurs. Like they focus. They ain't distracted with all of the nonsense. You don't see a lot of stories coming out they locker room about teammates and all. They there to play basketball. Even matter of fact, I did see a story where Giannis said, I don't want to be the face of the league. He was like, I want to be the greatest role player ever to ever play this game. I'm like, bro, you ain't no role player. I get you don't want to be the face of the league. That's just too much.
Giannis got all his brothers in the league too. Like,
hey, he good. His family, he mission accomplished. I wouldn't be surprised if he struggles with finding motivation and all of that stuff. Like, he gonna be hitting the midlife crisis soon.
Yeah. What else we got? What's on the docket?
So
you know what we can talk about? Let's go back to betting on yourself and all that. This is definitely not on the agenda. We freestyling, but your home girl, because I think you was pro her negotiation tactic. Monique got a special on Netflix. Y'all watched it? I should have trolled y'all for that, y'all. Should have, but I haven't been trolling in a minute. Where Dujay at? I should have trolled y'all. Y'all watched that Monique joint? Because
I have not. I didn't know about it, but I will. Ain't like I'm a huge fan, but I love that joint kind of trash, man. We're gonna have to talk about it next week. Then we gotta watch it since you brought it up.
The reason I brought it up because remember I think we had a discussion on here. We talked about betting on yourself and contract negotiation, and I said her manager is her husband. I said he trashed. It's like you never agree to the first contract period. That's all part of negotiations. But anyway, she had a Netflix special, so they came to some type of agreement, and it's up. I haven't watched it. I can't name one Monique joke. Period, though.
Well, like we did last week, I'm going to applaud her. Shout out to Monique. You've been through a lot. You've been drugged. I remember we talked about that DL Hewley contract situation, and we had the contracts up, and that's when we was talking about our negotiation skills. Like, girl, you thought you was the headliner?
Yeah.
Clearly, dude, paperwork is after yours. That ain't his fault. That's your fault. Why you get mad at him? Like, but congratulations. If you up, we give props where props is due. We gonna watch it. If it's trash, we gonna talk about it. If it's good and there's a good joke, maybe the culture catch on to it. But based on Mr. The Honorable George Williams, the Travius opinion won't change of you. I'm gonna say based on this news, my opinion has changed of you. Not that you one of the greatest or the GOATs, or no, we ain't going to that extreme, but I guess we can say you have persevered because somehow you got Netflix.
Got a Netflix deal. She definitely got it. So I gotta can you
but we don't know the details. She might have accepted what she rejected and thought was too low from the start. She might be hungry now. Who knows? But we gonna give props where props.
He said I'm gonna have stand up. Go ahead. Yeah, you're right. So we assuming that it could be the same. It could be a worse deal. Actually, they probably like, yo, since you don't drug us.
But as Corey said, if Netflix gets their views, then I guess it was worth it at least for them. Like they know the controversy she started. And if now you got a deal, the assumption is y'all must have paid her correctly. Let me go see what she talking about. I hope it's worth it. Oh,
Can you name one Monique joke or bit right
oh
now?
man. Oh man. We need some feminine energy in here. Oh man. Y'all tearing the sister down. That brother said I ain't laugh much. That could be truthful though. I ain't even tripping. We gonna watch it and see and come back next week when we talk about it. And
We should pull Corey up. Corey, you camera ready?
ah. Oh, you left the NBA too soon, brother. You supposed to be the pip. Play your role, Jesse.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 17-year-old teen explains how NBA they jumped them on video. I gotta pay that boy. Oh, you got the video? We don't want to show no violence, I don't think.
No, I haven't looked at the article to see. I just looked at the headline as we was trying to catch it. But you just coming out, you back now, and oh yeah, they do got it. Like, we ain't gonna show that, but oh no, this the body cam footage shows 17-year-olds explain to cops what happened when Ja Morant and his friends jumped them. Hold up, bruh.
Hold on. Let's pause for the cause, wow. Because your video, I gotta see. We send that man some cash at hit $ the King Bingham so he can upgrade his what you call it, his web browser, because them ads be popping up on you crazy. So I'm glad, because you know them browsers is basically like they could be tailored or they just generic. I'm glad I ain't seen nothing crazy pop up for you yet, like some Viagra. I guess that's not even crazy.
You ain't gonna see nothing crazy. Now look, y'all know how these algorithms work. This is what I mean by the law of attraction. You're gonna say that word, and now the ads pop up. You know how this stuff works. The brother just trying to set me up. Y'all be careful who y'all associate with down there. Your associations can really taint your brand. But hold on. You jumping a 17-year-old, you an NBA player, bro? And I pray it's not on video. You got people around recording you. We already had this Ja Morant session after Barkley and Shannon Sharp said what they said. But, bruh, you just got out of the clear. You about to hit the playoffs. You don't need all of these distractions. You ain't hood. It's already been established. Like, what's going on with him, Negro Pia? He's our
so I don't got it's all in my old office, but I run that. Oh, I got something right here sitting down. I put on here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Check it out. You know what I'm saying? I run laps around you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, go get close. What's that's a counseling certificate from the Boys and Girls Club?
You said a counseling service? What?
From the Boys and Girls Club. I got jokes.
But so I think it's one of I talk about it a lot. Well, I used to talk about it a lot. I think it's one of those things where black men, especially young black men, we pledge allegiance to the hood and the hood culture. Mm-hmm. And even if we're not from the hood. And I think so. It's a book called Cool Pose. You ever read that? I forgot.
I got that. Yeah, I don't know what's up here. That's like my. No, I absolutely got it, and the author signed it. I got it while I was at you see that humble flex. Yeah. I got it while I was at Morgan State, but the author signed it.
Yeah, so I forgot the author off top, but basically it talks about how young black men is embrace this cool pose, but it's mostly like ignorance, thuggery, basically. Mm-hmm. I haven't read it since undergrad, but I don't think I need to read it again. I probably gave it away. It's on my bookshelf out there.
I done had Trey read it. It's in the strain of, I'm finna put in this chat. If you got boys, this is another one. He writes a lot about it. I think he did his research on it. Dr. Juwanza.
Oh yeah, I got one of his books too. What is it called? It didn't come to me.
He got a couple. He got a lot. Afrocentric curriculum.
He got a lot of books. But anyway, I think that's one of the issues, especially plaguing like people like young black men that wasn't raised in the hood. Like they hood adjacent, they call it now. They got terms for these things. Hood adjacent, like they embrace the hood and they do all this crazy thuggery to prove that they're black. And when they proving that they're black, it's definitely tied to thuggery, gangsterism is tied to that versus we trying to be smart. You know what I'm saying? It's just an ongoing cycle, and it's like it's up to brothers like us. I mean, obviously, y'all don't tune in unless we talk about something crazy. But it's like when we talked about this last week when I said something.
I don't agree with him. Y'all tune in with us. We gonna stop that energy. The law of attraction. Y'all tune in.
But I think part of it is just that we gotta have honest conversations with these young men. Like, yo, you don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool to be a part of the Book It Club. You know what I mean? Get your free pieces up. You know what I mean?
But I got a question for you on that, and this is for the y'all was jumping in the comments a minute ago when we were talking about the ignorant stuff. Are the black men, which would be us, who are expected to mentor, are we scared to talk to these young men?
Nah, I mentor a lot. Personally, yeah.
I mean, but if we see something wrong in the streets while we out and about, let's say we out with our wife, we see a young 20-year-old talking grizzly to his girl or female counterpart, or his pants hanging to where you see his butt hanging out, or he's smoking weed around children or something like that. Are we those dudes that's gonna say something? Are we the OGs now?
We supposed to be. I don't know if I'm gonna be completely honest. Like these jokers, I feel like they be on lean.
That's my point. That's my point. Manhood is often assumed, but it's seldom taught. Yeah. And I don't even know. I think we lost a generation of OGs that's fearless, that will say something like, "Look, I'm coming out of love." Right there, you go. I think we be operating so much out of fear, like you said. I think they on lean. These young niggas be packing and this and that, and we feared the younger generation, and they just out here loose. They just out here trying to find their way, and either they gonna find the prison, they gonna find the grave, or they gonna find enough time to get some grace and mercy and realize that ain't it. But I don't know if we got the people. If we got the brothers out here that's holding them accountable.
So a part of it though is like,
there you go, Jar.
Yes, we got
people. My mom taught me, and I saw her do this firsthand. People don't want to hear how much you care about them until you show them. For the young men, you got to know how to approach them and speak in love. I think it's so many of us that's so far removed from the street and trying to do that ignorant stuff like 21 Savage. Like, look at, we was talking about your boy from Migos. What y'all doing in a dice game, bro? You got your cousin shot.
Yeah.
You playing dice in a foreign city with Negroes that you may not necessarily know, but you had to make the time and effort to figure out, yo, where the dice game at? That's like lames who come up, hey, you got some weed? You got some weed? Like, bro, we don't do that no more. What are you doing? Like, no.
But part of it is
where?
So it's that, and also I think we. So let me ask you a question before I go.
And it wouldn't work for you, George. I'm going to put that comment back up in a minute, and we're going to address that question. But I never pretended to be hood. It just would not work for me. I agree. My brand was militant black. I'm with you. Go ahead. Let
me ask you this question, though, before I go where I'm going. At what age did you do something wrong and then you didn't know it was wrong? What was the last time you did something wrong not knowing that it was wrong morally?
I can't even remember, bro. Because it was so long ago. I've had the consciousness for quite some time.
So would you want to say would you say the average person has a good moral compass? The average, we ain't talking about the extremes. The average person has a good moral compass by age, what, 12, you want to say?
Yeah, I think that's fair. And we not, when you say moral, I'm going to make sure we level set. We're not talking about spirituality, going to church. You didn't need a grandma. We know when we doing something that's wrong. Take it from somebody else. But you got moral relativism, where it depends on the circumstances whether it's morally good or not. My mom dying of cancer. She need $1 million. We don't have no other way. I got to go rob this bank. Was robbing that bank wrong?
Like I said, on average, because it's going to be the extreme, right? So we can't account for all the points that people could diverge from moral. So it's on average. So right. So part of it is we also have to, me, you, the whole community, we have to like these jokers know what's right or wrong. Like I don't think I met anybody. I'm gonna say anybody, but I can't name anybody off the top of my head that I feel like didn't know what's right from wrong. That's your phone again?
It's so funny. I wish you could see. I just got a text message from my guy, Jaha, who teaches Sunday school with me. That Jesse said, also, I'm pretty sure Pharaoh tapped Sarah. We studied Genesis and Abraham. Like, go, continue, please.
So where I was going with it, is that I don't know anybody that was doing wrong to say at age 12 and beyond and didn't know that they were doing wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I said, I'm not talking about people that had to do what they was doing, but a lot of times we do things. We said it on here. This is the crazy mind F we got going on in our community. We do a lot of this stuff to impress people that we don't even care about, bro.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And then I don't know the answer to it because I don't like to present the problem without the answer because we, like you said, you call it peacocking and all that type of stuff, but we do a lot of penitentiary chances as they say, to impress people that we don't even care about.
Yeah. All right. You took us. Yeah, you ran a lap. You ran off the track. But we gonna ring it in. We was talking about Ja Morant and Black.
No, but it all goes to the same thing because he a young dude. He only like 22, 23.
Yeah, but you not the average 22-year-old. He should have accountants now. You got lawyers. Like, he got money.
But his dad though, dad kind of suspect too. His dad be kind of.
That's we talked about his dad. Then it was like the hood adjacent because we talked about how his dad. Somebody said you need to stop sipping champagne at the games and be a father to your son because y'all about to lose it all. So we talked about that. But my thing is just generally, and the hood adjacent term, I see it a lot down here in Atlanta. They got these kids where I live. It's actually right behind PG County for like the richest Black county in the nation or whatever. And they coming from 2-parent households and just be doing crazy stuff. This hood adjacent blame rap.
There you go.
But what we talked about is the people who really from that struggle, they know better. That's why I like Lil Baby. Like, he ain't talking about that ignorance no more. He when he refers to it, it's like, yeah, I'm getting away from that.
So Lil Baby, hold up, because I'm confused by Lil Baby.
Not the baby, not the one
that got caught up with the LGBT stuff, right?
No, I think that was the baby.
The baby. Okay.
He the one that shot somebody in a Walmart or something, and they blew him up and then tore him back down.
Lil Baby, I gotta check Lil Baby out.
Yeah, he's got a documentary out somewhere. This completely random shout out to Mrs. Deacon Trave, because I learned that Peacock has more value than Bel Air. Apparently, there's this show on there, This Is It or something like that I need to go watch with Country Wayne, my favorite comedian. All right, we had a question. Let's do some engagement. Imagine for you two, if you didn't have someone believe in you, would you be where you are?
I don't like to do the if questions no more because I'm gonna give you a quick history and I'm still answer the question because we don't take an accountability. If we change one factor, everything changes, right? So it's not like, and we only ask those questions because we think it's going to get. People only ask that question with the solution, with the answer they already have in mind. Like, so for example, people like, yo, what if Michael Jordan didn't retire? He would have won 7. Nah, well, 8 in a row, whatever it is. Like, nah, he could have had a season-ending, a career-ending injury the next year and not have 3 more. Like, you don't know what happens. Nobody talks about all the. Because once you change one factor, there's an infinity of possibilities that's possible, right? And for me, my mom was my biggest supporter. Shout out to I ain't gonna say her name on because she don't like. She like, why you saying my name on the internet?
Oh yeah, we done talked about her name. Don't say her name.
so she used to say, like, I think we talked about this before. She used to make me feel like average was like the worst thing to be. Like I couldn't bring home a C. She'd be like, "You got a C?" She'd put me on punishment and everything. She'd be like, "The C? The C? That's average. You want to be average?" It makes average sound so bad. Yeah? So it was like a burning desire. And I was real sick as a kid too. So I was in and out of the hospital a lot. So I had my own booking club.
I ain't never shared that with us, brother. But go ahead.
Yeah, I had asthma really bad, man. So I was so I tell people I've been in the hospital for every major holiday and my birthday, not consecutively, but over the years growing up. And so I spent a lot of, and I went through 5K through 8 schools too. So all I had was like myself, books, and I was the only child. I wasn't always the only child in my house, but I was my mom's only child. But yeah, man. So and then I just always had the belief in myself. I always felt like, I know y'all can't tell, but I always felt like I was that dude. So like,
Yeah, we can't tell.
you can't tell.
George said,
George,
I believed in you. Remember that day at the bookstore?
Yeah, the first time I saw George, I don't know if the first time I saw him, but the first time I spoke to him, for those that don't know, at the Howard University School of Law, Hustle, as we call
They
it.
let you in?
Yeah, I was on scholarship, bro. My joint was crazy. I run laps around you. What you talking about?
I was inviting that. Yes. Let the people know who you are.
Yeah, I was on academic scholarship, bro. What you talking about? So I spoke to George. George was we was in a lot. So you get your books, and I was like, just talking to George. Like, George is the first time I had a conversation with George. I said, George, like, you got any advice? He was just like, in a nutshell, was like, yo, you just gotta make it back, make it back. Just make sure you pass and come back. I said, yo, that's deep.
All right, we're gonna go back to the question, but I told y'all we was freestyling today. Imagine for you two, if you didn't have someone believe in you, would you be where you are? I would probably say absolutely not. For those that are on here and spend just a little bit of time with me, I tell people, if it wasn't for my praying mom and a whole bunch of grace and mercy, God probably should have dealt with me a long, long time ago. And I know that because I seen him deal with people who were adjacent to me.
Oh, using adjacent, using the word spell adjacent, yeah.
Yeah, ADJACENT. Come on, man. We booked it. We ain't gonna hit you with the ad and Jason. Now look, we did the book it. That thanks to my mom believing in me. I wouldn't be where I'm at now because George, I think this is very profound. And right now, I'm moving towards the therapy. We need somebody to talk to besides ourselves. With all of my books, I do a lot of self-help audio books.
Hold up.
Mm-hmm.
I think we talked about therapy before, but you were saying, I don't know if you was against it, but you was like, you need Jesus. So you need Jesus and therapy. I say you need both before.
No, well, I'm just gonna say you need Jesus, but therapy helps. This right here, toxic behavior, and this goes to the hood adjacent and what we was talking about. Toxic behavior unresolved gets passed down a generation and is confused with culture. That is so profound. Like my family, where I'm from, they talk with their hands. And I think we've talked about this on the G, fighting. I know it's about to go down, especially shout out to Gangsta Boo. I know it's about to go down when Boo get the on the G and she get the throwing the gang signs. I'm like,
y'all got gangs in Milwaukee, bro.
Boo, chill, bro. You ain't been under a rock, man. I keep telling you, you better go and read about Milwaukee. I keep pulling up all of the articles to survive there. That is the worst place for African American men in the nation. This is not media takeout saying that. This is CNN doing their studies and determining they got to fill them prisons up north in rural Wisconsin with the pigs. You got and they filling them from Milwaukee. So I wanted to acknowledge that, George, because that's some wisdom. I know we be what's your saying? You gonna get the medicine with the candy? Yeah, I know we be joking on here, but that's profound. And let's make sure in our growth, getting rid of old ways that hurt, that we find somewhere to talk about the trauma and the things that we've been through so that we don't pass it on to the next generation and it get confused with, oh, that's the culture. The culture is
So, you know what's interesting? Go. Have you seen
that's your cousin, Letitia?
That's your cousin, right?
That's your cousin. I don't recognize that. We can't see.
Yeah.
What's up, cousin? We just gonna say that. Well, let me get my banner.
Yeah, we all family anyway. Now you hear we all family. Oh, what I was gonna say is what's interesting though is that did you see the Supreme Team documentary?
That's with the old boy from 50 Cent, right?
Yeah, so they did the documentary. I think Nas produced it. But what's interesting about that, going to Hood adjacent, so the people that started the Supreme Team were basically like first generation being raised in Queens. So a lot of their parents came from like the Bronx, Brooklyn, whatever, moving them kids to Queens so they could have a better life. And these jokers still, two-parent homes, still chose that fast life path. And then, like I said, it's like when you get down to it, it's generational. So this is an American thing too. So I can't just put it all on black folks' step because we encourage conspicuous consumption like a mug, right? Everything has a logo. We talked about I tease you about the Gucci frames and all that type of stuff, but
I ain't got the Gucci's on today. I was self-conscious.
What you got on? What you got on today? Some Burberry's.
You done shame me.
What I was saying, what was I going with it?
We all over the place today.
No, so what's interesting is that when you watch that documentary, for those that haven't seen it, I think you see, I think it's on Netflix or it's the Supreme Team documentary, maybe on Prime, Hulu, or something like that. But anyway, these jokers still embrace that fast life, fast money life, and a part of me, I get it, because where else can you make to say like a joker's making $1,000 with no at 16 years old? You know what I'm saying? $1,000 a week or whatever it's going to be. Although most drug dealers are broke, make less than minimum wage. But yeah, man, it's a hard, and you get the girls, the cars, and all that. I don't know how you talk a 16-year-old out of that. You know what I mean? I just don't know.
Yeah, I'm with you. Let me Gladys Knight this thing back. It was a slow while that a lot of those cats started hustling so they could buy nice gear. Yeah, we like to peacocking because of slavery.
And yo, it's crazy. Yo, we do all of this, some penitentiary chances, killing people and all that, to rock somebody's a white man's name on our body, yo. That's crazy.
Slavery, society. That's propaganda, and we can't talk about the Nazis and all of that. Oh, I finally got the ad. We better hurry up because you done mentioned Viagra. This algorithm might jump on there. Next topic. It was a slow.
Pornhub. What's the other one?
Oh God! Hey, y'all see what I'm saying about this, brother? Some people just love negative energy. Real Housewives of Atlanta star Candy reveals she and Todd are still having threesomes.
So who is Candy? Who's that?
She's from Escape. But
that's Escape. Oh, go up. She was which one was she? I gotta look at Escape. Again.
She probably the only was cute one.
I'm about to say, yeah, that because Escape, it was what, 4 of them in Escape?
It was the big Latasha Scott, and she all in the news. I guess she done shysted somebody. Then it was T.I. wife, and then it was another one which don't seem that memorable that I can't think of. Maybe they know. Yes. So yeah, bro, you like the provocative stuff. So I figured as I was combing through, y'all, we didn't get a chance to do all of our. That's why we said we was gonna freestyle. We didn't do our prep because this Jesse was handling his haircut, getting Pretty Boy Floyd on us. But what you think, brother?
Yo, I feel like
don't get fired.
Don't get fired. Yo, everybody got to figure out what works for them.
Mm-hmm.
That's working for them. Who am I to tell you not to do that? And it's working for your relationships are hard on its own. If you find somebody you rock with, y'all figure out something that works for y'all. I was usually very judgmental before, back in my younger days. But yeah, if it works for you, bro, power to you, man.
That's a real mature response. I did not expect that, brother.
You thought I was gonna go Negro peeing on him, yeah?
I thought she was gonna go Negro peeing and because of slavery and go back to run some laps, but that's real mature. That actually sounded loving, like you was extending some grace and mercy to folks.
Y'all always extend grace and mercy. What you mean?
Wow, I'm surprised. All right,
I'm gonna set your ads up again. What's that? Bang Brothers. Braziers. Bang Brothers Braziers was another popular joint.
y'all see this, Jesse? Oh, I love you, brother.
Yeah.
I love you. I've been told that me and you going back and forth. We the Shannon and Skip. The other
well, what's your take on it? You ain't get your take yet.
Bro, I got to you took the words out of my mouth. I was surprised. You know how you used to be like, I didn't expect you to say that. I thought we was gonna be contrary. Whatever works for you, it's hard enough. Whatever y'all come to an agreement with, that's on y'all. Y'all got to deal with that with you and your God, and it is what it is. The other one, which I thought might be provocative, is skin bleaching.
Charlemagne special right there.
Oh, is it Charlemagne? I never followed Charlemagne, but whoever this is what he used to look like. And this is what he looked like now.
Hold on, scroll up. Let me see the name.
Vibes Cartel.
Oh, yeah, Vibes Cartel. He's in jail for like life, ain't he? Right now.
I don't know, but that's what he used to look like. And this is what he looked like now. It looks sick to me. Like, are they sure the man is bleaching?
Yeah.
I don't want to believe it, bro.
No, the background information, right? So outside of the U.S., the states, as they would say, around the world, like bleaching cream is like a multi-billion-dollar business. So you see it a lot in like the Caribbean. You see it a lot in India. I don't know about the continent too much, but the continent is mad countries in the continent anyway. But the Caribbean is heavy. So what they do is they bleach their skin. Obviously, you see them, right? So they bleach their skin. Remember Sammy Sosa? You see it before an actor? Like it's a real major thing. That's that colorism. So colorism is way more of a thing in the Caribbean than I feel like it's here. At least in 2023. And like definitely in India, they do it a lot too. Like it's a multi-billion-dollar industry.
Man, look at that though. I pray for our people. If white supremacy has us to that point, like, bro, you don't look the same. Pause, first of all, but I mean, bro, you how you go from that to that and
let me correct. So I don't want to get sued. Allegedly, Charlemagne allegedly is doing. He got a whole skin treatment. He's not doing bleaching, but that's the running joke that everybody has about him, that he's doing. He's bleaching his skin.
Us Dominicans are in denial, and it was hard to see that with Sammy Sosa. I mean, man.
So Michael Jackson did it too. We can't put it all on their doors.
You didn't have vitiligo?
You ever seen vitiligo? It don't hit your whole body like that, yo. He might have had it, but it ain't like he had it.
But if a patch hit your face, you wouldn't do the rest of your head if you had the money and be dark underneath.
I don't know, man.
No.
I'm trying to embrace. I've never had it. Hopefully, I never get it. I'm just trying to embrace everything that's natural about me. Like I'm keeping the grays. I'm not putting no Beijing in my joint. Thinning out up top.
Oh, we see.
I'm about to hit the baldy soon. I'm just embracing that.
Are you gonna do like LeBron, or you gonna just go ahead and let it go?
We're gonna let it go, like, you know.
All right.
Because and the reason I say this is like I feel like confidence obviously self-confidence is how you feel about yourself, right? And it's just like once you start doing, in my opinion, I don't do this, but so I don't know why people, they get through life. But once you start adding all this other type of stuff, the farther you get from who you really are, the self. You know what I mean? So I'm good on that. I got enough problems as it is. I don't need to have problems about how I feel about myself because I bleach my skin and it may not look right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I'm with you. That's real. our last topic, and this kind of go into Pharaoh tapping Sarah. Experts reveal digital image of what an Egyptian man looked like almost 35,000 years ago. You know, they done came and did this on CNN too, by the way. They done came and did different images, and now they finally coming back because, you know, they had I feel like it was an article, big article that went around maybe when we first started doing this. I feel like it's in one of the episodes, and we just knew that wasn't it. Anybody with some sense knew that's not it.
We did talk about it. I don't know what episode it was, but we did a lot of episodes, bro.
Yeah, I know.
This show was crazy. Yo.
I'm with you, George. When I seen it, I thought about, yo. Yeah.
I know. What's homie name? I know you're talking about too.
You look familiar. He kind of looks familiar. Don't say no names, man. You know, you just disrespectful. I had to get, but boy, you couldn't have been hooded, Jason. Somebody rocked you in the mouth, boy. I'd have been like, chill, Trav. He ain't the one to be talking about like that. Like, you don't know him, man.
You know what's crazy? I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. I've been like this forever. So I was a little dude. I was the smallest, the shortest, and probably the lightest dude in my class. A lot of my classes always been talking crazy. That's why I talk crazy here. You ain't see nobody say, yo, you ain't, when I was to go troll people.
Mm-hmm.
I've been the same person, man.
That's what's up, man. What else we got as we close it out? We fulfilled an hour, brother. I think.
So hold on, I gotta figure out Leticia Lee. She said she met through somebody's mom. Which one of our moms is the deacon or the bishop mom?
You good? Yeah, go ahead and fill that. But you good? You family either way it go. You know, I claim all the Travius odd name New Jersey people when they jump on here. I know a New Jersey name when I see it. Oh, y'all be coming with the hotel.
This guy is crazy, yeah.
Shout out to
Bingham, that's you. You bet through your bot. You don't even know.
Leticia, is this from Hampton Avenue? I can't click on the names and see because I'm trying to be producing. I think I know who that is. What's up, Cuzzo? Yeah. What else we got, brother? Let's
what you got? What you think about the market and the dollar, real quick? You been following up?
I think it's money to be made. Oh, we should have talked about this. Apparently, 2 crypto people died, I think, and they just killed the Cash App person or something like that randomly. But it's time to make money. I'm trying to push wifey and Trey. Like, look, this volatility. One day it's up, go up 300 points. The next day is down 300 points. The sophisticated people who know how to trade options is making money. They making big money right now. It's just not trading stocks. Most people, 401ks, their money is sitting there. But if you know how to game the system, it's just like dice. You could learn how to roll dice, but a lot of times, if you've been in the street or hood adjacent, you understand you never have to pick up the dice to make money. You see somebody with a high hand, you just making side bets on the side. You betting on that nigga, either he gonna crap out or he gonna do what it's gonna do, and you just collecting your money. You not in front of everybody. You ain't got the glitz and the glamour and the pressure of actually rolling the dice and calling your money.
It's also math with that too. You play the probability, so don't even pick up the dice. You just play the probabilities on your side, and it's more ways to get a 6 than it is to get a 2. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. So George, you're right. For those who only listen, randomly at the same time, the Fed instant money transfer was launched. So I think it's something to watch. I feel like America.
I just learned something, George. I gotta look that up. Fed instant money transfer was launched. Okay.
Yeah. I believe it's something up. I sent you something on Instagram that showed, they didn't show the story, but all of China has formed an alliance with all of the oil producing nations. We need to investigate that. And they ain't going to have to rely on the dollar, which means the U.S. going to have to pull another Gaddafi or another Fidel Castro, or they're gonna have to pull another Saddam Hussein and take them out because they trying to make the dollar go down and say we ain't relying on y'all no more. US, you ain't got your stuff together. Y'all ain't stable, and the world shouldn't be relying on an unstable country and a dollar. Like, y'all get y'all house together for y'all try to tell somebody else. So that's something we got to watch. That's what I feel. But it's money to be made out here, man. It's just, what are we spending our time on? I think we say this a lot. We all got supercomputers in our pockets. It's what you do with it.
Yeah. So, Charlie Bingham's supercomputer. Remember this term, Bang Brothers. These terms, Bang Brothers, Braziers, Pornhub.
It's the deacon. This is why people stay away from church.
But being serious though, I think we got
church folks.
I think we gotta continually educate ourselves. Like you said, this is the most powerful computer made, except for the one they just made tomorrow. They're gonna make tomorrow, but it's until you get, you know what I'm saying? Like, so we all got the same 24. I used to get on Corey about it. Pause. We all got the same. We all got the same 24. So what are you focusing on? Like, a lot of it is, you know, you go into YouTube, you see the most video. A lot of them be cat videos. Like, Joker's really out here watching cats. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like everything you need, you can learn is on YouTube for the most part. Like, you really want to sit down and buckle down and learn it. And I think also we get to the point where we recognize that this money is only as powerful as we give it. I think most people realizing that with all this ups and downs and this global currency wars. And it's like, so part of it is like, how much time and energy are you going to put pursuing money for the purpose of impressing people? I think I talked about that earlier.
Rewind that. That's going to be a quotable, but get your words together. Say it like you went to the Pizza Hut Book It program.
I don't know what I just said. So how much time and energy we're gonna put chasing money just to impress people? Put it like that.
Okay.
Yeah, because
one more time, slowly. It's profound. I don't even know if it's as provocative to you as it is. It's provocative.
How much time and energy are us going to put in chasing money, acquiring money just to impress other people? And we realize it's not what we thought it was, right? Message.
Look, I had the banner and everything. If we ever find a video editor, that'll be a good clip to put in there, because I agree with that. What do we use money for? I've had a recent situation where, you know, people may not understand, and it's hard telling broke folks money ain't everything, but I search for opportunities to use my expendable income. Now that me and our fellow who will remain nameless, now that we ain't out here balling the way we used to, spending money whenever we hang out and meet up, who shall remain nameless, I look for ways where I can be kind of the ram in the bush for folks. It's always people out here who have less than, and are relying on God to provide. And how can we help our brothers and sisters, fellow human beings, with our resources to make the world a better place? I think that's the message. Rewind that back.
Rewind it back. Hold on. Get where your drag at. They should both hit our cat. We just gave them two. What you said? This is like free consulting.
This is free consulting, a twofer. Don't chase money just to accumulate it so that you can feel good about having the money in the bank. What are you using the money for? Are you using it to fulfill your purpose and help others to fulfill their purpose? And when you look for opportunities to bless others, because I'm a firm believer that nothing I have is mine. I am just a manager. I've been blessed to have it. How can you use it to help God's people to believe in God, to believe that the world is good, a better place? Even if you're not a religious person or don't believe in God, how can you use your resources to help humanity and make it a better place?
Message. We need a message banner. Message.
That's our message today. We out of time. We love y'all.
You take us out with the prayer. I did it last week.
Yeah, I know. You ready?
Yeah, ready. Go ahead.
Dear God, thank you for all that you do, all that you've done, and all that you're doing for me and the good deacon. For all of our listeners, we just thank you. We acknowledge you. We praise you, and we thank you for your grace and mercy, because you know we some Jessies down here, and Jessie's gonna Jessie if you let them. We just pray that you allow the messages that we share on this platform to bless others, help us to get rid of old ways that hurt, help us to positively impact others so that we can all come up as a group together. In your son Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
We didn't even talk about Easter and all of that. We did talk about Pharaoh tapping Sarah, though. So
yeah, we did talk about that. All right, man. For those that will, thanks everybody for joining in. I think we got up to 6 live. And the numbers, the rewatch is always we do pretty decent on rewatching. So everybody's gonna rewatch. There are people that tune in live to comment. George, Letitia, Corey, who else comment? Kimberly, I don't know who else comment. Thanks y'all for commenting and being with us, rocking with us. And as always, we going live next week. So let me know so I can plan it, bro.
I said it. I just need you to show up and not be so concerned about impressing people you don't like anyway with a haircut. See what I did there?
See what we did. So next week, 2:00, I'm gonna try to have it up. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna try. I'm gonna have it up in the middle of the week. We're gonna have some episodes. But this is a good one. Freestyling was good, man.
Yeah, look, let me while I'm talking junk, let me check because I gotta go away and get my self-preservation trip. Oh yeah, no, I'll be here next week. We Gucci.
All right, man. So until next week, everybody, please like, share, rate, review. And until next week, peace.